Hello guys and welcome back to Tennis Palace Brothers. In today's video we're going to be doing a live stream of Nick Kyrgios versus Jannik Sinner. It's going to be a very interesting match. Round of 16. Who do you predict to win? It's their first ever meeting. Make sure to place your votes on the live chat here whilst I have a timer for people to start joining in. So comment down below your predictions, guys. Hello guys and welcome to Tennis Paris Brothers. In today's video, as you already know by my title, it's Nick Kyrgios versus Jannik Sinner, Miami Open, round of 16. It's an ATP Masters 1000 and it's going to be an epic final, round of 16, sorry. The winner of this match, well, I think we'll be playing Zverev, if I'm right to say so. I'm not entirely sure. I'll double check for you. It's their first meeting between Jannik Sinner and Nick Kyrgios. We have some player profiles. So on to Nick Kyrgios. Kyrgios, he's age 26 years old. He's from Australia. His height is 6'4". His weight is 85 kilograms, ranked 102, but he has gone up since. He's now in the top 100. His highest rank was number 13. And his 2022 record is 4 wins to 2 losses. Now this is before Miami Open, so please ignore that. So there you go. Followed by Sinner. Sinner's player profile. He's aged 20 years old. He's from Italy. He's got a 6'2". He's 167 pounds. Ranked number 11 currently, and his highest rank of number 9 in the world, with a 2022 record of 13 wins to 2 losses. So both players, well, they respect each other a lot. Nick Kyrgios made a statement saying that he respected Jannik Sinner and he's one of his favourite upcoming next-gen players. So that's, well, lots of respect between each other as a player. Outside of the court, it'll be interesting to see what happens inside the court. I'm very excited for this match. Nick Kyrgios has been on great form. He's been on great form recently. He lost to Rafa Nadal in Indian Wells. I think that was quarterfinals. And in Miami Open, he had to beat Manarino, where he won 7-6, 6-3. He then lost to he beat Rublev, 6-3, 6-love. And yesterday, Sunday, he beat Fognini 6-2, 6-4. So he's looking very confident throughout the tournament. I watched him against Fognini. His level dropped slightly, but he can't drop his level in this match. It's going to be a very close one, that's for sure. Jannik Sinner is the number 9 seed, probably the best next-gen player coming, followed by, well, Alcaraz and Sinner, the 2 best next-gen players in my opinion. There's no doubt of that. And I just wonder who will win. It'll depend on Jannik Sinner's performance, because from what I remember, he did struggle a little bit in the round of 32 against Corona Buster, where it was 7-5, 5-7, 7-5. So again, very close. Sinner, he's been having very close matches in the round of 64 and 32. He beat Reservoir, the Finland player, is 7-6, 10-8 in a tiebreak, and he's playing Nick Kyrgios, so he's going to be very tired. He's played 6 sets in the past. Well, he's been playing a lot of sets, that's for sure. Please make sure, by the way, to place your votes down below. We got Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner. By the way, for those who are new here, we're the Tennis Paris Brothers. Obviously, my brother, he's currently revising, so it's just me right now. But we'll be commentating, we do tennis videos, we do all sorts, and it'll just mean a lot if you could support us in any form of way. So that would be absolutely amazing. Currently, we are waiting for we're currently waiting for Norrie and Casper Ruud, where I believe Norrie is on the verge of losing. Casper Ruud's on the verge of winning. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's currently 6-2, first set for Casper Ruud, and it's... What's the score? What is the score? Sorry. I don't actually know. I'm waiting for them to update the score. Actually, I've got a better way to look. Cameron Norrie versus Casper Ruud. It is 5-4 Casper Ruud. He'll be serving for the match. So straight after, we'll be having Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner. There's also today some epic matches. I'll go through it. Let's go through it, shall we? So you'll see on my screen on the bottom Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner, and I'll just go up to see some live scores. We have Zverev and Kokkinakis Zverev is currently winning 4-2 with a break of serve. So that is currently on the stadium court. Again, I'm not sure whether Zverev should be on stadium court. I think Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner should be on there, but there you go. It's, at the end of the day, Miami's choice, ATP's choice. Followed by Casper Ruud and Cameron Norrie. They're currently on the court that we're waiting for to finish. So it is Casper Ruud serving for the match here. That's just a live update. 6-3, 5-4. And then Stefanos and Alex de Minaur 6-4, 6-3. So very, very close. Next up, a very, very exciting match tomorrow is Stefanos Tsitsipas versus Alcaraz. On Discord, I've been having a chat there with who would win. People are having mixed opinions, talking about Alcaraz winning because he won against Tsitsipas in the US Open, but then Tsitsipas also has a very difficult game. But we're talking today about the Nick Kyrgios, the wild card. I can't believe he's still 100. Wait, he just reached the top 100 in the world now, thankfully. But yeah, please make sure to comment down below your thoughts on this match. Both players very, very talented, very, very young as well. Shall we say? Nick Kyrgios, aged 26 years old. He's from Australia. Height is 6'4", 85 kilograms. Ranked before this tournament 102, and highest rank of number 13, which was 3 years ago now. And this was updated before Indian Wells with a win-loss of 4-2. That's not updated, guys. So the win-loss record, I'll get it up for you in a moment. Sinner, he's age 20, so 6 years younger than Nick Kyrgios, which is crazy. Country, he's based in Italy, 6'2", 167 pounds, ranked number 11 in the world, highest rank of number 9, which was last year, just at the end of 2021, and he's got a record 2022 of 13 wins to 2 losses. So a very, very close match for sure. And yeah, Sinner, he plays quite aggressive. Nick Kyrgios, well, actually, guys, what do you think the game style would be and the tactics would be between these two players? I'm kind of stuck, if I'm honest with you. Nick Kyrgios has a very similar game style to Jannik Sinner, if I'm honest. I'm just trying to think. Alright, so Olivier saying 6-3, 6-4 Casper Ruud. So Casper Ruud advanced to the next round, which is fantastic to hear. And that means very, very soon Nick Kyrgios will be starting, which is going to be an exciting match for sure. By the way, we're doing this tennis draw challenge, which will show me where who plays who in the next round, or predictions anyway. Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got, shall we? Brackets, ATP view. Okay, never mind. I forgot my password. Brilliant. But yeah, Nick Kyrgios versus Jannik Sinner. I don't know, guys. I don't know what they're going to do. Jannik Sinner's quite early with the ball. Nick Kyrgios tends to do lots of trick shots. It's their first meeting. I thought they played before, but turns out they haven't, or not officially. And we're bound to see who's going to make it to the next round. Floodland choosing Sinner. Okay, Floodland's choosing Sinner. Would you say that's the most safer bet, or I don't know. I don't know, if I'm honest with you. It's a very tough one to judge. Both players are playing very well. Jannik Sinner saved 5 or 6 match points, if I'm correct to say, in the previous round against Corona Buster. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see whether Sinner can save any match points against Kyrgios. Who actually knows? Floodland, so why are you voting for Sinner? What makes Jannik Sinner stand out to you more than Nick Kyrgios? Nick Kyrgios, the odds against Nick Kyrgios in this match would be very, very interesting. It's a mixture. It is a mixture, if I'm honest with you guys. So yeah, that's it really for me. If you have any questions, the live chat is there, and well, hopefully this match will commence very, very shortly. Yeah, I'm very, very excited, as I've already said about 5 times. Who wants it more? I say Sinner does. I think, Nick Kyrgios, he's been fighting. He's been fighting a lot recently. He did 3 sets against Rafa Nadal. He's been playing phenomenal tennis the past few days. If we search him up, Nick Kyrgios, he's been doing very, very well. In Indian Wells, he got to the quarterfinals. Australian Open, unfortunately, he had Medvedev, who went on to lose in the finals. But he won the doubles in Australian Open. He got quarterfinalist, losing to Nadal, which is a fair enough loss. And then Miami, he's been cruising so far. He hasn't dropped a set in the coming matches compared to Sinner, scraping it. I mean, he's scraping it in his last 2 matches. First against the Finland player, 10-8, 7-6, 10-8. Normally it's first to 7, and he got it to 10-8, which is crazy. And then against Corona Buster, he saved 5 match points. So, I suppose it is whoever wants it more. But it's very, very difficult to judge. I don't want to. It's very difficult to compare them as well, because they play very, very similar. If I'm honest with you, so it will be interesting to see whether Jannik Sinner can play his absolutely best tennis. I feel like he's been struggling on this surface. Miami is very quick outdoor surface, so yeah, Sinner to win. I know. Sinner to win. It's very difficult. He's played 6 sets in 2 matches. He's played 6 sets, having to save 5 match points. Obviously, it does mean he wants it badly, and he's very passionate. But at the same time, will he have enough energy to play against Nick Kyrgios at such a high level? He's obviously been struggling a little bit in these conditions. I think so anyway, because the courts are very quick. I'm not sure that's a great thing for Jannik Sinner. I don't know. It's very, very hard to judge. Anon Yomes, are you watching this from Italy? I reckon you are. So it is, by the way, 6-3, 6-4. We're now waiting live for Sinner to come on the court, and fingers crossed he does very, very soon, because we're I don't like waiting around. The match was supposed to be scheduled for 5:20, and now we're waiting. Next match on grandstand, Nick Kyrgios, the Aussie. Would you say Nick Kyrgios is an underdog for this match? Anon Yomes, what would you predict the score for Sinner? Do you think it would be 3 sets, 2 sets, or I don't know? I think it'll be very close. Junior Tennis Stars. Oh, sorry, they're not on here, but they're a great channel, by the way. Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner. It'll be a very, very tough one, that's for sure. I can't guarantee who'll win. However, when I watched Kyrgios' last match, there wasn't much to talk about, to be honest with you. He was obviously the clear winner, Nick Kyrgios, from the very start. The odds were so high for Nick Kyrgios. Does anyone know actually the odds for this match? Floodland predicting tie breaks, both sets or overall? Or both sets or 3 sets? I don't know. It's going to be a very close one. The number 9 seed has got a tough match. And I should probably check the draw. So let's check the draw. Who plays the winner of this match? Could it be Casper Ruud? Could it be Casper Ruud? Am I right to say? Honestly, very, very difficult to judge. Next, after these tournaments, we got Houston, which is a 250. But there's still tournaments. Monte Carlo, that's what I'm looking forward to. The clay court season, buzzing for that straight after this tournament. So Hurkacz is now playing Lloyd Harris. Nice. Cespedes against Alcaraz. We got... where are they? Nick Kyrgios. Here we go. Nick Kyrgios playing Jannik Sinner. He will either play Taifu or Quandolo. So potentially, the winner of this match could get very, very far. Either player are in the top 20. Obviously, Nick Kyrgios is top 100. But right now, in my personal opinion, Nick Kyrgios is playing around top 20 level. He's beaten Rublev, the number 7 in the world, 6-3, and then bageled him. That's just saying something. Surely not. So it'll be interesting. I think this match will determine who gets to the semi-finals of this tournament. So whether Nick Kyrgios or Sinner wins, they'll automatically get to the semis, where they'll play after Alexander Zverev, most likely, or is predicted to anyway. Currently, the live scores, guys, if anyone is interested, I'm happy to share with you. We have Kokkinakis versus Zverev. Kokkinakis being a qualifier, but he is somehow in the round of 16 playing Zverev. 4-3 to Zverev on serve, 15-30. So, close one there. We have Casper Ruud defeating Cameron Norrie. 6 versus the 10th seed. But Casper Ruud, the more dominant hardcourt player, wins in straight sets. And then we have Stefanos Tsitsipas beating de Minaur this morning at midnight for us. So there you go, guys. We should be waiting now very shortly. And later on we will have Daniil Medvedev as well. So again, very, very exciting day of tennis. But we're currently waiting live on the grandstand courts on Tennis TV. When they're ready, hopefully they will get started. Who's going to win, guys? Who's going to win? Alcaraz versus Tsitsipas will be interesting. Their last meeting at US Open. Correct. Nicely mentioned, Floodland. They are playing for the second time. Their last meeting was at the US Open, where Alcaraz defeated Tsitsipas. That was like a dream journey for him. And to be frankly honest, it's going to be very, very interesting to see who will win once again. Tsitsipas, could he get his revenge on Alcaraz? I think so. You know, I actually believe Tsitsipas could win against Alcaraz. I like Alcaraz a lot, but after watching him against Nadal, I feel like he doesn't like very heavy balls that are quite high and deep, which is what Nadal did the whole match against him, hence why he won in 3 sets. But I don't know, it'll be interesting to see whether Tsitsipas can handle the power of Alcaraz. Alcaraz will have that advantage on the service games, but yeah, it'll be very, very close. I'm definitely going to be live streaming that no matter what. Even if I'm ill, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I am a bit of a cold, a bit of a deeper voice than usual. But yeah, I don't know when they're scheduled, by the way, guys. I don't know what's happening. They're just taking their time by the looks of it. And hopefully they'll be on very, very shortly, guys. So make sure to predict your predictions, guys. So far, we've got 12 voters. 75% going for Nick Kyrgios. So, guys, if you are a Nick Kyrgios fan, comment down below what made you vote for Nick Kyrgios. And then there's 30... Oh, they've just updated. 69% now for Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner 31. Jannik Sinner is indeed the number 9 seed in this event. He's number 11 in the world. So he's definitely one of the favourites to get quite far in this tournament. But whether he does or not, will Nick Kyrgios hold him back? Will Nick Kyrgios hold him back? But yeah, there was an article, Nick Kyrgios talking about Jannik Sinner, mentioning that Jannik Sinner was one of his favourite next-gen upcoming players as a 20-year-old. It's crazy to think that he's 1 year older exactly than me, and he's number 11 in the world. That is beyond belief. That is just a dream. So yeah, guys, make sure to comment down in the live section. We have a live chat on the far right if you're watching from the computer. Please make sure to support us as well by liking this video. If you could share this as well, it's a big ask, don't get me wrong. But your support would be awesome. So Floodland, well, it's definitely an exciting match to come. I don't know what's happening. They're still waiting for the grandstand to commence. Should be very, very soon, guys. I do apologise for the delay. They have been rescheduled to 6 o'clock start. So that is a bit frustrating there. We've been waiting for... How long have we been on this live already? We've been on this live for quite some time. But, you know, you've got to keep at it. You've got to keep talking, engaging. So we got We got an Italian fan saying, let's see what, I don't know what you said. I don't know what that means. Sorry. Let's talk about Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner, he is age 20. It's their first ever meeting, by the way, Jannik Sinner and Nick Kyrgios. His country, he's from Italy. His height is 6'2", 167 pounds. Ranked number 11. His highest ranking being number 9, with a 2022 record of 13 wins by 2 losses. Nick Kyrgios, it has not been updated his win-loss ratio yet. His age 26 years old. He's from Australia. He's 6'4" with a weight of 85 kilograms. Ranked number 102 before this tournament started. He's now inside the top 100 to confirm that. His highest rank is number 13, back in his prime, and he's got a 4 wins to 2 losses. That hasn't been updated though. I have to remind myself to update. So it's their first meeting. Kyrgios talking about how much respect he has for Jannik Sinner as the next upcoming next gen player. But it'll be interesting to see whether he can defeat Nick Kyrgios can defeat him or not. Obviously, Sinner and Nick Kyrgios have very, very similar games, and it's going to be very difficult to see who will win. Well, do you agree with me? Do you think Jannik Sinner and Nick Kyrgios has very similar game styles or not? I might be completely wrong. You might disagree with me. People have different opinions, so it'd be great to hear people's perspective on this match here at Miami Open. I think Nick Kyrgios, obviously, his best result at Miami Open is semi-finals, losing to Federer in the future. Not really, says Floodland. So what do you think, Floodland, about both games? Nick Kyrgios, I think he hits heavy balls, quite deep as well. Sinner hits quite flat, and it could be an advantage to his game on this court. The courts come very quickly at you. The serve is a huge difference. Yeah, Nick Kyrgios, he has an absolute cannon of a serve. I can 100% agree with you on that. Nick Kyrgios, his ball toss is what makes it very special. Everyone that I know that is a coach always talks about the ball toss. You can never actually read or tell Nick Kyrgios' ball toss, whether he will serve out wide or down the tee. But you might be right off the ground. Yeah, I mean, definitely, it'll definitely be a close one. Sinner's serve. What do you think of Sinner's serve? I don't think very much of it. I think it's consistent. I don't think it's one of those serves that can hit many aces in a match. But, you know, it will have to depend on Nick Kyrgios' intensity throughout the whole match, whether there'll be lots of aces or not. Gonna be an awesome match, says Bladin. Thank you so much for joining in. I think you're new to our channel, so welcome. Obviously, I'm a very small channel, as you can tell, so it means a great deal. It will be an awesome match. I'm very, very excited. I've watched Nick Kyrgios, every match of Nick Kyrgios so far. He played Rublev 6-3, 6-love. That was the best tennis I've seen him play. Rublev was on and off with the rally situation, but Nick Kyrgios is on the high now. And what I love about Nick Kyrgios as well is when he's looking confident and sharp, he could potentially be one of the best players in the world. I'm not kidding with you guys. I'm not saying number 1, number 2 spot, but I'm definitely thinking top 10. He's definitely a top 10 player when he's at his best level. They're both walking on court, by the way, guys. Finally, Jannik Sinner and Nick Kyrgios are walking on the court. Kyrgios the best. There we go. So we've got a Kyrgios fan. I think Kyrgios could do very well in this match. It depends on who starts off well. Both players, they obviously have different tactics. I wonder what the tactics will be against each other. Comment down below. What do you think the tactics will be? Will Nick Kyrgios just move constantly Sinner around, or will Sinner be the more dominant player during the point situation? Again, it's very, very difficult to judge. Just subbed. Can't wait for this game to start. Honestly, thank you so much for that sub. That means a huge deal to me. You don't realise. So thank you so much for that. And I can't wait for this game either. Honestly, I am so excited for this. match to come, and I don't know what to expect. It purely depends on Nick Kyrgios on the day. If he's feeling a bit fatigued and a bit lazy in the court, then we definitely have a clear winner of Jannik Sinner. But if Nick Kyrgios is at his full fitness level but at his best, then there might be a different story. It might be a different story. We have to mention as well, Jannik Sinner throughout this tournament has been scraping his results, as you can tell by the round of 64, where he had to play Rusev, where I can't pronounce his name properly, I do apologise, the Finland player, where Sinner won 6-4, 3-6, 7-6, and then it was 10-8. Again, that's too close. 2 points difference it's crazy. He had to save a match point as well. And then in the Corona Buster match, Jannik Sinner had to save 5 match points. So Sinner so far, he has had to save match points to win the 2 first matches. Against Nick Kyrgios, that is a dangerous situation to be in for sure. So he has to play at his very, very best. Yeah, me too, says Gregorio Eduardo. So thank you so much there for your support. I don't know. What do you predict the score to be, guys? Will it be a straight sets victory, or will it be a 3-set epic match? I know everyone's looking for an epic 3-set match, but you know, the winner of this match, by the way, I personally think will move to the semi-finals with breeze through to the semi-finals. The winner of this match is most likely to play Tiafoe. Now, I like Tiafoe a lot, but compared to these two players, Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner are really up there and very difficult to beat. Especially former number 13, Nick Kyrgios. Right now he's on a fantastic form. He's got a career of 6 titles, by the way, with a win-loss of career, 175 by 105 losses. Current ranking before this tournament, 102. He will definitely move up, that's for sure. We got a 7-6, 6-2 Floodland for Sinner. I remember you mentioning you're supporting Sinner, so it'll be a straight sets victory, you reckon? An interesting prediction there. Just a guess, of course. It's all about guessing right now beforehand a match. Nick Kyrgios' best performance, by the way, guys, is semi-finals back in 2017, where he lost to Federer in an epic 3-set 7-6, 6-7, 7-6, if you remember that for sure. In the first 3 rounds, Kyrgios had to play Manarino, Rublev, and Fognini, which was on Sunday. So he's got a good confidence boost coming to this match. He hasn't dropped a set compared to Jannik Sinner, where he's had to save 5 match points in the previous match. Again, this must be a confidence boost for him, being all pumped up from the previous match. So yeah, 3 set, but I'm expecting a great match. A great match with 2 great players. Personally, this is my favourite match of today. There are upcoming matches which I'm not streaming, but if you're interested, we have Daniel Medvedev versus Brooksky. We have Francis Tiafoe versus Curandolo. Curandolo, credit to the man. He's done so well to get this far in Miami 1000, considering his ranking. The winner of Nick Kyrgios will be playing this match, Francis Tiafoe and Curandolo. Later we have Lloyd Harris versus Hurkacz as well. Hurkacz, he's playing well. His odds are looking very confident. But now we are going back to Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner. The WTA as well has been very interesting. If anyone's interested in that, feel free to comment down below, or feel free to mention your favourite player. Who do you predict, guys, to win this tournament? You know, from the very start of this tournament, I did say Nick Kyrgios has a good chance. Obviously, his toughest opponents right now is Jannik Sinner indeed. There is Zverev that he will have to face in semi-finals if he does get that far, and then Medvedev, number 1 seed. So I think there's 3 players, 3 very tough players that he will have to face, and this is one of them right now. The next gen He's very fit. He's on good form, Jannik Sinner. He's peaked at world number 9. He's currently 11th in the world, which is already a lot better. Well, a lot better. It's better than Nick Kyrgios' best results. So it'll be interesting to see how he plays. Nick Kyrgios has one more career title than Jannik Sinner as well. So it's going to be a very, very close one. Nick Kyrgios serve looking confident, and we'll have to wait and see who starts this match first. So they're both sat down, and we are going to get started, guys, in probably the next minute. Honestly, you don't realise how excited I am for this match. Nick Kyrgios is an underdog. He's an underdog throughout this whole tournament. He's been given a wild card, thankfully, because of his previous results, despite his ranking. And Jannik Sinner, well, he's number 9 seed, which is very, very cool. And the racket's just been given to a fan from Nick Kyrgios. Nick Kyrgios has just given a fan a racket. How cool is that? Just before a match as well. I mean, what a gift. What a gift that is for Nick Kyrgios to give. So, Jannik Sinner, by the way, guys, starting off this match. Let's see how he starts. He's got that one advantage that every player has when serving first. Going to be great. Really looking forward to this one. Definitely. Jannik Sinner's serving as well first. So he has that slight advantage as he goes up first in the service games. So it is... we talk about a good start, don't we, guys? It's love 15. It's a double fault on the first point. Come on, Sinner. That's pretty funny. Love 15. Oh, we're hyping this match up so much, and the first point I watch, and it's a double fault. Now that is hilarious. But yeah, Jannik Sinner serving first. Nick Kyrgios returning. How will Nick Kyrgios start off this match? He's probably looking for an early break. He's done that throughout the last 2 matches against Rublev and Fognini. We'll see whether he can do it once again in this match. To be precise, I actually reckon it was the first game as well where he broke the player's serve. It'd be interesting to see. They're both just warming up. The start is always difficult because they're obviously trying to get to know each other's play, how they're playing on the day, and it's just more of a short rally situation. 30-15. It is Jannik Sinner just making the... He's going to go move into the net. I reckon Jannik Sinner, he's going to try and go for the charge, which I think is a good idea. Nick Kyrgios under pressure and forced to try and hit a winner. So that could be a potential tactic. So who knows? Who knows though? By the way, hi Junior Tennis Stars. Thank you for joining in. Always appreciate your support. So yeah, 40-15. What's the point of this? Well, the point of it is just to improve my commentating, get some engagement, talking to fans of both players. So yeah, I love watching tennis and might as well talk about it. Don't you think? And also, if you have any questions, then feel free to ask. 40-15, by the way, we have 2 game points for Jannik Sinner to go 1-love up in this service game. And we're in the rally situation. Jannik Sinner missing eventually in the net. 40-30. So, guys, I mentioned this earlier. Who do you believe will win this tournament? The Miami Open. Now that we are in the round of 16 matches, you can see a clear idea of who might win. It's still difficult to tell with the WTA for sure. But in ATP, there's still Medvedev. There's Nick Kyrgios, there's Zverev, all sorts of players. So it'll be interesting to see who highlights who to win the tournament. And to win a big point here, Nick Kyrgios taking control, going to the back end. Jannik Sinner trying to stay in this point, he's trying to turn the point around, and he did so. He did try and get control. He did by hitting down the line, forehand winner. He takes the first game. A good start there for Jannik Sinner. Some rallies. It's great to see that actually. I'm going to mention this to start with, usually rallies are very, very short. I've noticed that with Nick Kyrgios against Fognini and Rublev. But on this match, just that previous game, in fact, there was rallies of 6, 7, 8 shots. So I think that's great to see. And how long can Kyrgios and Sinner keep up for? That's the real question. If they play at that level throughout the whole match, we are in for a treat, guys. That is a guarantee. That is a guarantee, guys. So it's Nick Kyrgios serving. It's 1-love. So currently, Nick Kyrgios missed the first serve in the net. So Floodland saying Medvedev. Actually, how far is Medvedev off from winning that game, that #1 spot again? Because he lost it, didn't he? I think the longer rallies will help more Sinner. Definitely, I think so. Nick Kyrgios likes to try and finish off the point as early as possible. So it's going to be very, very interesting to see whether he can do so or not. I think by the end of it, I think Nick Kyrgios will start serving and volleying. He came to the net on the previous point, and he's now love 15 down. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how Nick Kyrgios responds. Sinner can rally for a long time. Same with Medvedev, etc. Movement from Jannik Sinner is exceptional right now, sliding on the Miami hard courts. Honestly, the blue courts, they do stand out. They just look so nice. What a dream it would be to play on them. They're so bright as well, which is it's so nice. Well, do you think Miami hard courts, this is the nicest looking court, or any other any other ATP event, WTA? I think personally, if I was to choose which court I'd play on, it would be probably Miami Open hard court. Just look at how nice it is to play on from a camera view as well. 15:30, by the way. Nick Kyrgios just trying to adjust to the wind. I forgot to mention it is slightly windy today, so it would be interesting to see how both players adapt to that. Whether Nick Kyrgios will, slow down a little bit, or whether he'll still go at it aggressive. It's a fantastic serve. It's a 1-2 punch winner from Nick Kyrgios. Avoids giving Jannik Sinner breakpoint opportunities. The blue clay Nadal hated. Honestly, I remember seeing a documentary about the blue clay where it got banned because it's unsafe for players, or the blue clay for Nadal. I remember that. It was in Madrid. I can't remember the year, but I think it looked very good. Federer ended up winning that tournament, so I'm sure he's not complaining at all. He's the king of the blue clay. The 1 year they played it. And we're now at 30-all. Nick Kyrgios could face potentially a break point against Jannik Sinner early in. Jannik Sinner's coming into the net. Volley from Jannik Sinner. And a down the line backhand, which Sinner's just about reached for. And it is now 40-30. So he's got a game point. It was very close for a moment there. Jannik Sinner had the opportunity to get a break point, but Nick Kyrgios stayed calm, stayed cool, and made Jannik Sinner miss that volley long. So 40-30. It's a great serve, and it's a 1-2 punch once again. It's 1 game all, guys, in this first set. Hopefully I've updated for you the scoreboard. Jannik Sinner now serving to go 2-1 up. But yeah, what I love about this match, both players, they're going to fight from the very early stage. It's not like, oh, that was too good of a shot, I'm not going to try and get it. They're going to give it everything they've got. Nick Kyrgios shaking his head a little bit. I'm not sure why. He does like to talk to himself, though. I do know that about Nick Kyrgios. He likes to get attention from the crowd. But when he will, I don't know. That's the question. Because we're bound to see an underarm serve. Every match so far, I've seen Nick Kyrgios do an underarm serve. When do you guys think he will do it? Early in the match, or later when it's more crucial? What do you guys think? Love 15. Sinner, he's made 2 double faults, and they're both on the first point. And will you do the whole match? Yeah, absolutely. I love it. I love commentating. I could talk for ages, honestly. Great first serve from Sinner after a double fault. Now in a rally situation. Here we go. Sinner missing the backhand of the net there. Trying to go for too much, I think. He's trying to... Obviously, he hits very flat. So Nick Kyrgios is going to try and hit with height and spin, making Sinner's contact point very difficult to hit flat. So it's going to be a challenge, that's for sure. Love 30. And Nick Kyrgios, could he grab himself 3 break points? And make sure, by the way, to subscribe to our channel. That would be pretty awesome. We're trying to grow a platform, so it would mean a great deal to us. It's one. He's avoided a break point for Kyrgios by acing 15-30. There you go, Jannik Sinner serving. It's 1 game all. The start of the match, an epic match for sure. I absolutely love it. And it's now 15-30. Whether the score's updated or not, I do apologise for that. Just bear with a minute. And it's 15-30. Jannik Sinner serving. Nick Kyrgios returning. Nick Kyrgios, could he potentially get an early break? An early break of serve would be fantastic for him. By the way, guys, the odds on this match is very close between each player. Nick Kyrgios is slightly ahead, though. We've got 36 voters who have gone 67% going for Nick Kyrgios to win. So Nick Kyrgios, he's looking like more of the favourite to win. We have 33% for Jannik Sinner. So guys, if you're a Nick Kyrgios fan, feel free to comment down below. Do you think he's at his peak tennis level right now? Do you think he's playing at his best? Recently, I think so. Recently, I think he's really made an effort with his tennis, and he's put it very, very seriously, which I think is absolutely amazing for Nick Kyrgios. Considering he hasn't played much in the past few years, what a comeback this is. Nick Kyrgios with a break point, 30-40. It was a risky move by Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner tried to go in the net. There's lots of Jannik Sinner serve and volleying or trying to approach in from a big rally. It's risky. It's very risky play for sure. So Floodland, were you expecting lots of serve and volleying, or not serve and volleying, but coming into the net as much as he can when he's got the opportunity? Do you think were you surprised by that? It's a break point. Jannik Sinner under some pressure. Nick Kyrgios though got a bit tight there, and it is 40-all. Frustration there from Nick Kyrgios. He's trying to grip his racket. I don't know what happened there. Nick Kyrgios just got a little bit nervous there. It's early days in this match. No, I wasn't expecting that. To be honest, neither was I actually. I don't know why. It's very rare to see Jannik Sinner try to do something new. Maybe it's a potential tactic his coach gave instructed to do earlier on. Who knows? Who honestly knows? It's a challenge. It's a challenge for Sinner because he's not that great at neck skills, but you know, they're the best players in the world, so obviously it's not that bad. Good second serve by Jannik Sinner. It's now advantage Sinner, where he's got a game point to go 2-1 up. So far it's been a very close game, which is a very good advantage for Nick Kyrgios. I think so. Whether he doesn't break or not, by the way, it is 2-1. Whether he breaks or not, Nick Kyrgios definitely has that confidence to say, well, I'm getting most service games to juice. He has that, I can break him. So it will be interesting to see when the score gets closer and closer to the end of the set. He has a new coach, no long with... oh really? Who's his coach? I didn't know he changed coach recently. That's actually a surprise to me. I wasn't expecting that from Jannik Sinner. He's been playing very well with his previous coach, so it is a surprise. But you know, that's tennis. Tennis, you have to sometimes mix it up. By the way, if you are new and you're looking for a live stream, we can provide you it. I'm asking. Oh, sorry. I thought you confirmed it. Let me just check. Sinner coach. Let me just check. Bear with. It's Vagonossi. I can't pronounce that for my life. Hopefully someone can help me out there. It is... Yeah. Alright. And Jannik Sinner has announced Simon Vogt... Oh, there you go. To fire his entire coaching staff as he split with his long-term coach, Riccardo Piatti. Now that's a surprise. That is a surprise. Very interesting thoughts. Why do you think he did that? Obviously, it's very hard to tell. Is there any article to say that he did it for a reason? What reason was given to firing the players? The coaches, sorry. By the way, we're at 2-1. Nick Kyrgios is serving. It's a great serve from Nick Kyrgios, and now in the rally situation. That could explain the new tactics. Potentially, yeah. I think it might be a good thing. It's good to sharpen and adjust your game slightly to make it even better. I think he's probably pushing Sinner to focus more on his weakness, which I definitely think is his volleys. That it's very sharp, don't get me wrong. It still has to be very good to be top in the world. But, yeah, I don't know. It's very, very hard to judge Jannik Sinner's tactics. By the way, what a return that was from Jannik Sinner, who's absolutely hammers a second serve, steps in the court with an inside-out forehand winner. He just made that look so easy. Sports game mode, Nick will win. I think even though Sinner is dominant. A great thought there from sports game mode. I think Sinner... Will Sinner win? Well, you just don't know. You just don't know with Jannik Sinner, if I'm honest with you guys. He's very, very good, very consistent. It looks like, from what I'm seeing right now, he's trying to be the more aggressive player, Jannik Sinner. Nick Kyrgios more defensive and letting him miss, which is very interesting. You don't see that very often, but there you go. So it will be interesting. I do think this could potentially go 2 to 3. I reckon 3 sets actually, or if not, it'll be 2 very tight sets. It's 15-30. A bit of danger here for Nick Kyrgios, but he outplays Jannik Sinner to produce an absolute cannon forehand, inside-out forehand at all time. It was beautiful to watch. By the way, guys, how's everything going? How's everything going? It's been an amazing tournament, Miami. There's been very, very interesting matches throughout the whole tournament. And which one's been your favourite match so far? This, for me, it might have to be this one, you know. Nick Kyrgios and Jannik Sinner. That head-to-head is their first ever meeting. And it's, you know, it's just unreal. It's just unreal that they haven't played each other yet. And it's about time they do. Nick Kyrgios talking about how much respect he has for Sinner as the next gen as well. So we have to wait and see. By the way, for those who didn't see that point, what great reflexes from Nick Kyrgios at 30-all. A huge risk, and he did take it after Nick Kyrgios' drop shot moves into the net and he reflexes volley. What a winner. It's 2-all, guys, in this first set. He serves an ace down the tee. We're at 2-all here in the grandstand stadium. Wow, honestly, what an atmosphere it is to watch. What an opportunity. For those who probably got stadium tickets, they're probably like, oh damn, can't believe I'm not watching Nick Kyrgios and Sinner. What a match this is. Sinner is now serving at 2-all. The weather in Miami right now must be boiling hot. Sinner's sweating like crazy. Miami weather. What is it right now? I wonder. It is 27 degrees, so they must be steaming hot right now. And a great point played from Jannik Sinner. 15-love. Nick Kyrgios with that unforced error. Yeah. What do you guys think about tennis? What's the perfect weather to play in tennis tournament conditions? For me, I'd say 22. 22 is like, oh, this is really, really nice. Not too warm, not too cold. I think it's just bang in the middle. That already sounds like quite a lot. I'm talking Celsius, not Fahrenheit. 15 love, by the way. Jannik Sinner is serving at 2 games all. What a second serve. Goes to the back end of Jannik Sinner. Now we're in the rally situation. Kyrgios trying to find ways to open up the point with an inside-out forehand. And what a forehand that was. Risky half volley, which you don't see often, but Nick Kyrgios can produce anything at his best. 15-0. Sorry, I haven't updated the score. 15-0. The wild card. Could he potentially take an early break of serve or not? He might have that extra confidence with the previous game where he was given an opportunity to break but just missed out. I think he could gain some confidence from it though. Nick Kyrgios with a shank. Oh, it drops over. What a point. It was a miss hit. Unbelievable there from Nick Kyrgios. I can't believe he's done that at 15-0. Sinner made a great approach up to the net. Nick Kyrgios with the attempt lob. It's a miss hit on the frame and it goes in. So unlucky for Jannik Sinner. And, you know, Kyrgios is apologetic on that. 24 Celsius. Honestly, living the life, man. We're in the wrong country to be in the United Kingdom. Great first serve by Jannik Sinner. Kyrgios makes the return. Now Sinner's coming into the net with a drop volley. Kyrgios, oh, he's sprinting. Kyrgios is running for his life there. Just missing out. 30-all. What a point that was from both players. Well, I think it's good actually, because Sinner can see early on that Nick Kyrgios is so far deep into the court. I think it's a great idea for him to move in, attempt with a drop volley. Kyrgios could have definitely gotten that, but you know he is human after all. Errors do come and go in tennis, but what can I say? It's only 1 point. 30-all. A big point here for, well, I don't know. Big point for Kyrgios actually. He could gain a break point, and he does. It's a double fault. Sinner currently struggling with his service. Ideal temp freezing where I am currently. Honestly, it's the same here in the UK. It's very bipolar, this weather. One moment it's 17 degrees, the next it's about 8. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Right now, it's been raining all day. Yesterday was blue sky. It's just, it doesn't make sense. But there you go. That's England for you. A good question to ask, guys. Where is everyone watching this live stream from? Are you watching this from Italy? Are you watching this from Australia? Or what do you think, guys? Where is everyone watching this from? I'm watching this from the United Kingdom. It's quite late. Well, it's dinner time to be precise. But this match is just priority to watch right now. Sinner saves a break point after a great put away forehand volley. I wonder the stats for, well, Sinner going into the net. There's been quite a lot. US East Coast. Oh, that's very, very cool. I am very jealous. I always wanted to go to US actually, just to see what it's like. So yeah, that's very, very cool. Who else is there? I know we have a few people from around the world. Floodland say northeast. So wait, okay, northeast. That's very cool. I'm trying to figure out the states where they are. So you're near Wisconsin? No, is that close to you? That's more north, isn't it? Ah, damn it. I don't know. I don't know my states where they are located. Sinner, great first serve from Sinner. He's got to gain points, by the way, and we are now in a rally situation. Sinner with a backhand. Oh, it's in. It's just in the line. Oh, New Jersey. Oh, very, very cool. Next door to New York. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. So I'm guessing you go to the US Open quite a lot. You must visit US Open quite a lot there. I am very jealous for that. New York it sounds amazing. It sounds amazing. Never been, but it does sound amazing. Nick Kyrgios 3-2 up. He's talking a lot to himself right now. Not sure whether there's motivation for him or not, but God knows. It looks like he's complaining. Not to the referee or anything, just to himself. Maybe it's a motivational speech. And the classic referee, Carlos. We have Carlos, who's the Probably the best referee of all time, says everyone in the chat. I reckon he is. He's so good. It is 3-2 currently. Jannik Sinner, he's scraping his service games. I'm not kidding. There has been break points opportunity for Nick Kyrgios, and Jannik Sinner has somehow saved them both times in previous games. Oh, I don't know. He's doing very well. It's getting close though. But I think Nick Kyrgios right now is on the upper hand despite the scoreline. He is playing very well, giving a tough time for Jannik Sinner in those service games. So I think it's a positive. I think it's a positive sign. That's for sure. I do think it's a positive sign for future games to come. We don't know what could happen, potentially, but who knows. By the way, if you are interested on the match in the stadium, it's currently 6-4 for Alexander Zverev and 3-2 with a break. The winner of this match will be playing the winner between Francis Tiafoe and Curandolo, which is a very good match as well. But I do think Sinner and Kyrgios, both players in fact, are stronger than both of them. So for me, the winner of this match goes straight to the semi-finals. But it depends on Tiafoe as well. He could be on a good day very hard to beat. So we are at 2-3. Jannik Sinner returning, Kyrgios serving. So far in the service games, they have been close. But I don't know. Kyrgios has to calm down a little bit. I think he's a bit. He's putting pressure on himself. Let's say that. I think Kyrgios is putting a little bit of pressure on himself. He should try and relax a little bit more. Go for his shots. Maybe it's just a way to help him improve. But for me, if I was doing that, I'd be putting so much pressure. But somehow he produces an inside-out forehand. So maybe it helps him. What do you guys do? If any tennis players are in this chat, what do you guys do in a tennis match situation? Do you like try and motivate yourself by talking to yourself, or just stay relaxed and think of something else? A great serve by Nick Kyrgios, 30-15. If it was me, I'd try to think of something else in the match situation and take my time between each point. For example, on the serve, I bounced the ball 6 times and I count it in my head as like a little repetition to remain focused, concentrating. But there you go. I'm a bit like that. I'm a bit special. Great serving by Nick Kyrgios. 3 very big serves. 3 big serves, sorry, not very. And it's 4-15. He's got 2 game points now to go in line with the score, 3-all. And it is indeed 3 games all. Nearly a perfect game for Nick Kyrgios. The only person I know so far who's made a perfect game in this tournament is Hurkacz against Karatsev. What a player. Thinking of Hurkacz, guys, we haven't mentioned much about him. He could do very well potentially. Hurkacz is a dangerous player, especially to Medvedev. It seems to struggle a lot when they play each other, so it'll be interesting to see how they get on. That'll be very soon. Not this round, the next round, hopefully. We are 3-all, guys, in this first set. There is so many people on here, so we like to thank everyone for joining in, and your support means a great deal. So if you are interested or have any questions, feel free to join the live chat. Olivier, I want Kyrgios to win and Tiafoe to win, as that will be a fun match. Yeah, both players with a great personality. That is a very valid point. Nick Kyrgios, by the way, with a no-look. Oh, that was cheeky. That was cheeky from Nick Kyrgios. He went for the no-look, and he did win the point. Love that. They show the replay there. Nick Kyrgios looking away as he goes down the line. Sinner's like, wait, what? Hold up. Wait a minute. But yeah, absolutely epic from Nick Kyrgios. Sorry, to answer your question, Olivier. Tiafoe and Kyrgios would be a very engaging match. They both like to get the crowd involved, so I'm sure there'll be tweeners and trick shots, etc. Sinner there with the 1-2 punch. Cannon of a serve, followed by a slap forehand down the line. You know, Kyrgios on that one was just like, okay, fair enough, good serve, bad return from me, and he won the point from there. So far, we've been very, very fortunate to have 30 good, strong minutes of intense tennis. That's for sure. This match has been very, very intense, especially for Jannik Sinner. I'm going to be honest with you. Kyrgios has been more comfortable on his service games compared to Sinner. Sinner's been facing 2 break points in the previous 2 service games, but there you go. He fights his way through. And then we got Albina saying, "Come on, Kyrgios. Are you watching this from Australia or you're just a big fan?" To be honest, I do love that. You either like Kyrgios or you don't like Kyrgios. That's it. So far, we have a lot of people voting on the votes. We have 68% going for Nick Kyrgios. So that is quite a high stat. 32% for Jannik Sinner. So, Albina, do you know by any chance the ranking of Nick Kyrgios? Or if not, I'm happy to share it with you right now. It is, I'll show you as followed. Nick Kyrgios, he is currently ranked 102. After this tournament, though, he is confirmed he will be moving up. Then we have Sinner. Sorry, he is ranked number 11 in the world. I'm not sure if he moves up though. He's peaked at number 9. Anything's achievable though, and whether he does or not, it's a challenge. It's a big challenge for both players. We're at 14-15, by the way. Jannik Sinner, he's got 2 game points to go 4-3 up. Good second serve and a missed return by Kyrgios, giving that game for Jannik Sinner. So it's 4-3. So this was exactly what I was expecting. I was expecting the games to be very, very close between each service game, and also the score. I do predict the first set to be a 7-6, no matter what. I wish I could understand that text, but we got CR7 is number 1, so that's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lovely. I wish I could understand that, Pavel. Could you translate that in English? Ideally, that would be pretty awesome. We have Nick Kyrgios. He is serving at 3-4 down. The service games have been all very close. This one probably the most comfortable for Jannik Sinner as of yet. Is 4-3. So yeah, he gives him the 4-3 lead. Again, Sinner's tactic has been very interesting throughout the whole match. I've seen that he's going a lot more into the net, trying to cut space, sorry, for Nick Kyrgios to pass Sinner. I think it's a good tactic potentially, but I think it's more of an execution issue. But he's still done very well. And then double serving as well. Serving's quite shaky. He's done a three or four double faults so far in this match. So yeah, it's definitely going to be a close one. It's definitely going to be close. Both players, I'd say, is very, very equal to each other. And I think Nick Kyrgios, he should not be 102 ranked in the world. He should be around the 15th, top 15, I'd say. Would you agree with me with that statement? Top 15 is where Nick Kyrgios should be in the world. So, new tennis balls have been given. So, Nick Kyrgios got that extra advantage to get the ping off the serve. Great first serve. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. He's got that extra advantage. Yeah, says Floodland. I love that. I love your support, Floodland. It means a great deal to me. Hence why you're a moderator. Thank you so much. 15 love. Kyrgios serving an ace. 30 love. Actually, you know what? There hasn't been many aces in this match. 120 miles an hour for Nick Kyrgios is not very much. I've seen him do a lot more. So 30 love. Oh, it was nearly a perfect game attempt by Nick Kyrgios. Just missing that first serve long. It's 30 love, by the way. Second serve. We're in a rally situation. Nick Kyrgios going aggressive. Sinner just staying consistent. Obviously, with new balls, it will be that they'll be heavier and harder, so the balls will go flying more. But this point is big. Kyrgios slices it inside out. A big inside out forehand there. Very risky. Executed perfectly. It touches the line, and Kyrgios wasn't able to do very much of it. He tries to reach for it, just misses. So it's 30-15. Nick Kyrgios to serve. A good, well-played point. You can see as well what I love about that point. After that inside-out forehand, Sinner was charging. He knew. Oh, good. That was such a good point. A shot, sorry. He was waiting for that ball to drop back in and put it away with a volley. A very, very good tactic there from Sinner. Olivier saying, hard to say, as he is not always motivated and may not be consistent with his big results, and normally doesn't try against players around 30 in the world. Personally, if he always tried, then yeah, 15 is fair. But knowing Kyrgios, probably not. Oh, that is a very interesting statement. Would you agree, everyone, with that statement or not? I mean, to be fair, with that statement, I would agree if Kyrgios never tried. But I think recently, he's changed his mentality. He's going more for it. And I think so. I think it's worth... I think he's worth that spot right now. In the last two tournaments, anyway. Great first serve. It's break point. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't see what happened for a second. Very, very risky there from Nick Kyrgios. Break point down. Big first serve followed by a drop shot. I thought for a second it was going to touch the net. I was like, Kyrgios, what are you doing? What are you doing? But, you know, Sinner was not far off either. It was a risky move. It would get your heart pounding, that's for sure. Kyrgios serves out wide. Sinner getting their return in play. This is Kyrgios' toughest service game yet. And he's doing everything he can to win this point. A wrong foot attempt goes wrong. Sinner's now getting control back in this point. But Kyrgios is not so fast. He's doing everything he can. Then we're back into the centre of the court. Sinner produces a forehand down the line. Where? I mean, where has that come from? That point is definitely a highlight reel of this match. Both players played exceptionally well. Sinner with the defence, followed by the down the line forehand. What a point that was. A round of applause there for Sinner. He takes break point number 2. Break point number 2 for Jannik Sinner. Great first serve. It's good enough. The first serve is good enough. Kyrgios is fighting. He has to try and avoid these break points. Yeah, he's serving well. That's what I love about Nick Kyrgios. He's got a big, big serve, and players find it incredibly hard to return them, especially Djokovic. Djokovic made an article saying that I remember reading how hard it is to return Kyrgios' serve due to the ball toss. It's all in the ball toss. The players, before they return, they try and guess where he's going to serve just by how he contacts it. But, you know, Kyrgios, you can't predict it. A fantastic return from Sinner. Drop shot by Sinner. Oh my god, Kyrgios is lighting up the whole stadium right now. He is sprinting and producing winners out of nowhere. And somehow, at 40-all juice, he does this. A drop shot by Sinner. Very well executed. And it's a cross-court winner. Ooh, wow, we are on fire. Will Kyrgios keep his cool for the whole match? I think so. I actually think so, you know. I think Kyrgios recently has been... Obviously, this is his toughest match yet, personally. But I think he will keep his cool. I think he wants this bad. I think he wants to win Miami Open. What a victory that would be as well for Nick Kyrgios if he does. Nick Kyrgios rolls it in, and he does hold his serve. Oh, gosh, that was too close. Too close for Nick Kyrgios. He had to face 3 break points in that service game. And Nick Kyrgios, wow. You know, when he has to shine, he shines. That is not an overstatement at all. That is surreal service game there from Nick Kyrgios. And it is now 4 games all. How will Jannik Sinner respond after having 3 break points? That must be very devastating for him. So we'll have to wait and see how Sinner responds to that. As a player, I would be very frustrated having the opportunity to break. But there you go. Sometimes you've got to respect the opponent's efforts. And we are at 4 games all. This first point here, Jannik Sinner producing a backhand down the line. It is non-stop for Jannik Sinner. It helps as well. This court helps him. It's very fast, quick court. So the conditions right now for him are for him, actually. It's for him. This is his preferred surface for sure. Winner speed, 86 miles an hour. By the way, guys, as you already all know, we're a pretty small channel. So please share your support by liking it, sharing it, subscribing if you are new. A super chat is rare, but it would be so cool. So thank you if you all do that. That'd be amazing. I'd be over the moon. We're in a rally situation. 15 love with Sinner. Oh my god, Kyrgios is turning the point around. Oh, you. Oh, Kyrgios, what a dummy. What a dummy. He tried to dummy Sinner there, and it just didn't work. You know, he managed to get the point back. He was in charge of the point. It was a short ball by Jannik Sinner, and you know, when you try and bluff him by going the other way, he dunked it, he bunted it long. How can he do such a shot? Can't believe it, can't believe it. 30 love Jannik Sinner. That should easily have been 15-0. It's now 30 love. Jannik Sinner serves an ace. 40 love. Well, this is a great response. This is a fantastic response from Jannik Sinner here, as he is 40 love up. He had 3 break points in the previous game, but he's responded very well and is now 40 love up, serving to go 5-4 up in this first set. Jannik Sinner missed the first serve long. Second serve. Wow, these last 2 games have been at such a high level from both players. Nick Kyrgios producing a forehand winner as well, down the line. What a shot. What a shot that is. So we are at 40-15. For those who are just interested in other matches, Alexander Zverev, the number 2 seed, is advanced to the quarterfinals after beating Kokkinakis 6-4, 6-4. Straight sets victory. Oh, so replay the point. After a walkie-talkie, there was an incident there. Walkie-talkie was on, talking during midpoint, and the umpire has called a let. Kyrgios saying that is BS. This is absolute BS from the umpire. You know, I'm surprised it's not turned off. There's an incident obviously happening. So, alright, we're now back though. He's turned it off, so it should be all okay. 40-15. He serves an ace. 5-4 in this first set. Nick Kyrgios. Oh, he's in trouble. Nick Kyrgios is in trouble here. 5-4 is a nerve-wracking game. Oh. Nick Kyrgios saying that the umpire can't do his job. Oh, there you go. Nick Kyrgios is losing it. He was in control of the point and then he had to replay it. A lot of frustration there. He's not happy. He's not a happy guy right now. Calling an umpire a joke. But there you go. What can he say? He's now got a big responsibility to hold his serve to stay in this first set, or else Sinner's win the first set. So we're at 5-4, by the way. It is Nick Kyrgios, the wild card, to serve to stay in the set. It's crazy. This match is exactly what I anticipated to happen, though. I thought this would be very, very evenly matched, and it has proved that way. Both players. Anon saying, I guess not. Well, it's not like he's swearing yet. He is calling Nick Kyrgios the umpire a joke, but there you go. It is 5-4. Now it's Nick Kyrgios. How will he hold his service game? He's got a lot of work to do. By the way, guys, if you are new, please feel free to like, subscribe. I've mentioned it a few times, but you know, get that viewing going up. It's 5-4. 5-4. Big responsibilities for this player, Nick Kyrgios. He's obviously done in the past He's done some absolute wonders. He's reached number 13 in the world. So he knows what the level is to hold serve at 5-4. That's for sure. He knows how to handle the pressure. I'm sure of that. And we are on serve here. So let's see how it works. It's a drop shot. Sorry, a drop shot goes wide. All of a sudden I'm losing my voice. Brilliant. Haha, peak. So it is 5-4. Love 15 after a missed drop shot wide. A little bit frustrating there. A good idea actually, because Sinner was quite far back on the baseline. So always an interesting tactic to do. So Love 15. It's a double fault. Not looking good. Not looking good, I say. And it is Love 30. So it's Love 30. Jannik Sinner, he's got the advantage now. He might be able to give himself 3 break points. That was his first double fault of the match. And what a horrible time to do it. It's now Love 30. Here we go. First serve missed once again by Kyrgios. Kyrgios, he can't tank this game. Surely not. Second serve rolls it to the Sinner's backhand. Just good enough for Sinner to miss it wide. And it is 15-30. A big game here for Nick Kyrgios. He's been struggling. It's 5-4 by the way. It's 15-30. We've got a bit of trouble. We're in a bit of trouble. Nick Kyrgios got a lot to do to catch up. He's been serving very meh. But we'll see how it goes. 15-30. A big game to come. So it's a serve volley. Oh, Sinner. Sinner was so close. So close. You know, I think it could be interesting. He put pressure on Jannik Sinner. He transferred it to Sinner after Sinner probably saw that Nick Kyrgios was charging into net, expecting to try and hit a big response. So yeah, 30 all. 30 all, 5 games to 4 for Jannik Sinner. It's a big point here. Can Jannik Sinner create a set point, in fact? First serve, missed. Second serve. Not looking good. Not looking good, as I say. We're at second serve. 5-4. Intense point. Second serve. Rolls. Oh, some risky forehand from Sinner once again. Twice in a row. Nick Kyrgios has done it. And it is 40-30. We are back. He's now got a game point. He can relax slightly. It's still, the game's not over yet. He can relax once the game is over. 40-30. Nick Kyrgios to serve at 5-4. So we got a comment from Anon saying, when will Roger Federer be back? Great question. Roger Federer will be back at not Roland Garros, I believe. I think, well, he said originally Roland Garros, but I'm not sure. I haven't checked the latest update with him. He is on the court though, playing again, so that's great to see. Nick Kyrgios does hold his service game. It's 5 games all. Sorry, the score isn't updated, so I do apologise for that. It is currently 5-5. And there you go, the score has now updated for you. I don't know what happened there. 5 games all, Sinner now serving to go 6-5 up. Sinner's had opportunities, he hasn't converted them though. And let's see if Kyrgios can try and grab some break points. It's a good first point here. Inside out from Kyrgios, going to the back of Sinner. An attempted inside in, but misses in the net. What a shame, what a shame. Yeah, Anon, Floodland, do you know the answer? When will Federer return? That is a good question. It's obviously been, he originally planned to return in, what is it? Sinner, Federer originally planned to return at Roland Garros, but I don't know, about his hip, his knee injury, I don't know. Michael Walker saying, probably your 1999, oh, you're still at it with my internet speed, I love it. I'm right next to the Wi-Fi box as well this time, so it's better. The stream's better this time. 15 love, Sinner to serve. It's a double fault. 15-0. 15-0, guys. I need a drink. I need to ask for a drink. 15-0. Nick Kyrgios. He's 3 points away from potentially grabbing a break. So far, Sinner's hit 4 double faults throughout the match. I think it's won every single service game he's had so far. Good service from Sinner. Sinner's coming into the net. And he's got it back in there. Nick Kyrgios trying to go with the Rafa Nadal banana shot, but he does not execute it, and it is now 30-15. What do you guys think of this match so far, guys? If you are new, comment down below in the live chat. Nick Kyrgios, were you expecting Nick Kyrgios to cruise, or were you expecting it to be this close in the scoreline? We have 66% voting for Kyrgios to win, Jannik Sinner at 34%. Great first serve, 30-15. We're in a rally situation now. Jannik Sinner going to the forehand of Kyrgios. It's a miss hit. It goes in. And play. Oof. Kyrgios, he's shaking his head. He's frustrated. He is so frustrated at the fan. The fan, after a miss hit, Sinner was Sorry. I'll explain it better for that. Sinner mishit it. The fan got a bit wild. Kyrgios managed to return it. But, you know, it's a bit frustrating if the fan gets involved mid-point for Kyrgios. I do understand a bit of frustration there. 30-all, big point to come. Can Nick Kyrgios convert a break point? We're in a rally situation now. Sinner does avoid a break point. Kyrgios misses the backhand in the net. It is now 40-30. 5 games all, 40-30. What a match. What a match. So far in this match, we've had, I believe, six breakpoint opportunities between both players, and it's just been spectacular to watch. Michael's saying, I expect Nick to cruise. I don't know. Sinner is a very tough opponent. He's well respected by Kyrgios. As you mentioned in an article just saying how he's probably one of the favourite next gens. But there you go. Nick, I reckon if he wins this first set, it will be more comfortable in the second set. That's my personal opinion of it. But there you go. Federer is expected back for the Laver Cup. I'm, by the way, going to Laver Cup this year. I hope so anyway. When the single tickets come out, I'm straight on it. I'm straight on the buy. 40-all, Jannik Sinner to serve. It's a big game here. Lots of pressure on Sinner to hold his serve. Can he do it? Serves out wide. Kyrgios didn't expect it. Gets it in play though. And what a fantastic forehand. Bang on the line. I mean, so close. Kyrgios just tries to block it. That was the best he could do. But he misses wide. And there's some fans looking up from... Well, it's just some fans taking pictures. Obviously, I'm not surprised. I'd probably record the whole match if I was there. Advantage Sinner. Sinner's got a game point to go 6-5 up. It's some very intense moments here in the Miami Open. Round of 16. Round of 16. So, second serve for Jannik Sinner. Advantage. He's got a game point. Good second serve. Kyrgios. Oh, he was close. He was close. But Jannik Sinner does hold. He scrapes the service hold. And it's now 6-5. Kyrgios still a little bit frustrated there. He's been close. He's been very close. He's had opportunities to break Sinner, but he hasn't executed it very well. And it's now 6-5. Kyrgios will be serving to go... 6-5. Kyrgios will be serving for it to be a tiebreak in the first set. Michael Walker saying, for an exhibition, it's not worth it, in my honest opinion. Well, it's not really an exhibition, it's a Laver Cup. It still counts as points, doesn't it? It does now, it's considered an ATP event. Am I not right to say so? But, you know, Federer and Nadal doubles, that will be a good combination at Laver Cup. It's in London as well, so it's not too bad for us. It's about 2.5 hour drive, so it's not too bad. Nick Kyrgios is now serving. He's serving at 5-6 down. Oh, it's an exhibition game. Oh, still, I think Rafa Nadal and Federer. It's rare you see both players, so it's worth the tickets if it's local. Kyrgios complaining at the umpire, saying, "What is this?" He's doing the hand signals as if he's like, "What is this? What is this match?" I don't know if he's annoyed at himself. I don't know if he was thinking in his head, "I should be winning this" or not. I think Sinner is an exceptional player, and it's very difficult to judge. So it's 6-5. We are still on serve. There hasn't been any breaks of serve throughout this match yet. and I think it's great. I think this is fantastic. It's just fantastic to watch. Making pre-excuses. Floodland saying making pre-excuses. To be fair, he's been saying stuff to the umpire beforehand. I don't know if it's an excuse, but you know, it probably is. Kyrgios now serving. He's in the sun. He's got the sun by his eyes, to his eyes, and you can tell by his ball toss there. His ball toss is keeping it low so he can serve it. What a point! Sinner played an excellent point up until the net. He went too much. He went too big, too risky at the net, and he misses wide. He had the whole court available, and he misses. 15-love. Nick Kyrgios will be pleased for that point. Have you been to the O2 for the World Tennis Tour Finals? Yes, actually, I watched the longest match in the ATP Finals history. It was Andy Murray versus Milos Raonic, where that was a 3-set in 2016. That was epic. That was honestly the best match I've ever watched. Oh no, it was Andy Murray versus Stan Wawrinka. We watched that. That was so sick. Honestly, loved it. And we watched... Yeah, I don't remember who we watched, who else, but that was my favourite moment. 15-0. Kyrgios serving. He's under pressure now. He has to hold this game to get it to a tiebreak, and it'll be first to 7 points. Now that is nerve-wracking for both players, for sure. 15-0. Nick Kyrgios serves. Goes down the tee. Fantastic first serve. He smacks it down the tee. He added some slice to it, which is quite interesting effect. 30-15. 30-15. Nick Kyrgios serving. He's the wild card in this tournament, and he is just playing unreal tennis right now. Sinner is struggling massively. Good serve, good return from both players. Sinner considering coming in, but the depth of Nick Kyrgios' balls are too great. And it's now Nick Kyrgios converting the point. Too good from Nick Kyrgios, as he now has 2 game points to get this to a tiebreak. Honestly, what a point that was. Need link. Can I give it to you on here? Bear with a second. Link is in our Discord, so feel free to join that. It's on the description. If you need it though, feel free to ask again. It's in the description though. I want to watch the match. 40-15. We got a game point. 2 game points in fact. Kyrgios serving. Sinner returning. And it's a great backhand. I've noticed as well, Nick Kyrgios, he's trying to adjust with the sun. His ball toss is a lot lower than usual, which is adding some side spin on it, which making it quite difficult to return in fairness. Credit to the serve, but you know, considering he's adapting very quickly, it's quite sensational. 40-30, Nick Kyrgios, he's got a game point. He's got 1 game point. We have to wait for an intense moment. By the way, if you haven't already, please can we get this to 20 likes? Please make sure to subscribe, share it, whatever you could do to support us. That would be amazing. We're trying to grow our channel as much as possible, so your support is massive to us. And it's 40-30. We're in the rally, but Kyrgios does hold serve, and he is now 6-all, which means tiebreak to 7. Sinner serving the first point out in this tiebreak to 7. It will be close. It will be interesting. Can he do it? Tiebreak to 7 in 1 hour of some intense tennis. Some of the highest level of tennis I've seen all week from both players, Sinner and Kyrgios. There's not been any moments where the rallies are like 1-2 done. Or there has been, but it's like serve and 1-2 punch, which is too good. But, you know, for these players, they like to rally a lot. Kyrgios trying to be more aggressive. Sinner trying to finish points off by serve volley, which is quite interesting tactic. So yeah, we'll see how it goes in the tiebreak, whether he still commits to it fully or not. 1-love, Sinner. It is Nick Kyrgios serving. Nick Kyrgios, he's got 1-love. He's 1-love up in this tiebreak. Sinner's 1-love up in this tiebreak. Kyrgios serves. Down the tee. Sinner read the serve. He went big on it. And now in the rally situation, Sinner there. Down the line. Nick Kyrgios couldn't do very much to recover, and it is 2-love for Jannik Sinner, which gives Sinner the mini break, the 1-point lead. That is a huge advantage for Sinner. The score is now 2-love. 2-love for Jannik Sinner. Kyrgios serves. Good first serve, good return. Half volley from Nick Kyrgios. And Nick Kyrgios is trying to do everything to stay the point. 2-1. 2-1. Some big moments here for, well, Sinner. Actually, Sinner can't afford a double fault. Send me link. Alright. 2-1. We'll just send you over the link. Please make sure to engage with the chat as well. That would be pretty awesome. Sorry, it's a bit laggy, so I do apologise. I'll send it over in a moment. After this tiebreak, I'll send it over. 2-1. Jannik Sinner with a first serve miss. Second serve. Second serve for Jannik Sinner. Goes to backhand. Kyrgios, great return. We're in a rally situation. I'll send a link after the tiebreak if you don't mind. Just stay tuned. Kyrgios going aggressive. Misses wide. The racket's gone. He's bashing his racket now. Is it a warning or code? It is a code violation for Nick Kyrgios. It's a warning code. So, yeah, he doesn't get any point penalty. If he does it again, he does get a point penalty though. It is now 3-1 for Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner's edging closer and closer to this first set. He has to get first to 7. 4 points away from the set. We're in this big point here. We're in a rally situation. Jannik Sinner going cross court. Backhand to backhand now. Sinner with a big down the line backhand. Too good. Alright. Calm down, guys. I'll send it in a moment. It's just all loading up. It's a bit slow. So it is in the description. So if you are interested, it should come up. It is now 4-1 Jannik Sinner. What a point play that was. Jannik Sinner finishes it off with a down the line backhand. Not much Kyrgios could do. And the link will be sent over very soon. You're selling so hard. Ha. Fair enough. 1-4. You have to do it sometimes. Kyrgios. 1-4 down. Kyrgios with a great serve. 2-4. So we are on serve here in this mini tiebreak. And I'll send you over the link. It's been a fantastic match. I've already mentioned it's tiebreak to 7, which is such a shame. I reckon it could go on for quite some time, if not. And but only one player can go through after. So it is first to 7, currently 4-2. Super chat for Discord invite. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely. There you go. Floodland's saying it. If we're not selling that hard up until now. Floodland's saying it. So 4-2. It's loading. You know what Floodland. Read what Floodland said. 4-2. Sinner to serve. Sorry, Kyrgios to serve. 2-4. It is 2-4. Kyrgios serves down the team. Misses wide. Second serve. Second serve for Nick Kyrgios. And it's a double fault. Double fault by Nick Kyrgios in a tiebreak. He's not showing any emotion. He looks at his box. He's like, oh, for goodness sake. That type of mind. But he's not showing it too much. It's a bit of frustration though. 5-2. And now Sinner, 2 points away. He'll be serving for the first set in this. Yeah, sorry. Thank you, Thor, for that. Appreciate it a lot. It's 5-2. And Sinner now serving for the set. The pressure, can it get to him? Can the pressure get to Sinner though? Second serve for Jannik Sinner. Goes to the backhand. Fantastic return by Kyrgios. Can he put it away? It doesn't go over. 5-3. I'm out of here. Okay, 5-3. Sinner. You have to wait for the tiebreak to end and I'll send it over. Or you send a super chat quickly. 5-3. Sinner with still a break ahead. He's got 1 break ahead of lead. Could he get it to 6-3? Oh, there you go. It's a point penalty. It's a point penalty. Kyrgios. And it's now 6-3. Oh, I don't know what happened. Kyrgios must have said something to the referee to get the point penalty. The crowd are booing, sorry. And it's now 6-3. So we got 2 set points. We got 3 set points, in fact, for Jannik Sinner. Kyrgios is fuming. I mean, Kyrgios is literally losing it right now. He's mentioning it like, yeah, no, not happy. Not happy at all. He was just about to make a comeback. He's 6-3, so he's now got a lot of work to do in order to get a chance to catch up in this tiebreak. 3 set points for Jannik Sinner. Second serve. We're in trouble. We're in trouble now. Jannik Sinner, second serve. Double fault. And that's how you end a first set. Not really. A bit of frustration. And unfortunately, sometimes that's how tennis goes. It is very, very devastating to see. But sometimes it happens. Double fault. The pressure gets to you. And it is now first set. Kyrgios has lost it. He is absolutely fuming. He's talking to the umpire saying, how could you do it to me? But there you go. Sometimes it happens. This is tennis. Tennis is sometimes crucial. And emotion-wise, it can really get to your head. And it could affect Sinner and potentially Nick Kyrgios. So it is now 7-6. First set has gone to Jannik Sinner. And let me just get you that link. Hold on with you guys. Bear with. We're very, very close to getting it now. Hold on. I actually promise I'll send it. Alright, so it is 7-6. Nick Kyrgios lost it. Game penalty, Nick. I know. He thought. I absolutely know. I did not expect that. It's the first set. Goes to Nick Kyrgios. It called it 7-6 first set for Sinner. There you go. There you go. Fludden was right, actually. You're right. You said early on, first set would go for Sinner. I didn't expect it to be that close, to be honest with you. But there you go. Nick is nuts. He is so uncontrollable. It's true. It's true. He went for it, and he's got to remain calm. He's got to remain calm. He just, I don't know. It's very, very hard to judge. But yeah, sometimes he's got to calm down. I wonder if he'll do it though. Thank you, by the way, Fludden, for the super chat. It means a great deal. 7-6, 6-2. So Sinner might potentially, take advantage of Nick Kyrgios' behaviour. Nick Kyrgios is really losing it right now. He's swearing at the referee, the umpire, and he's just not having any of it right now. It's not looking promising for Nick Kyrgios. If he makes a comeback, then geez, he is on form. But there you go. First set goes to Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner trying to stay focused, trying to avoid all the attention that's going to Kyrgios right now after that point penalty. But that tiebreak wasn't played very well by Nick Kyrgios. 2 double faults. 2 double faults, which is not... Yeah, no, you don't see that very often in a tiebreak, especially at professional level. 2 double faults is very, very frustrating. So, score. Sounds like he's broken mentally. We'll see. He has honestly, he has broken down. I can tell by how he's acting with the umpire. We are now starting the second set. First set has gone to Nick Kyrgios, as you know, 7 games to 6, 7-3, and it's Jannik Sinner serving. He's got a game penalty. A game penalty. No way, it's break. No way. Game penalty. Nick Kyrgios is broken. Jannik Sinner now serving to go 2-love up. This is crazy. What scenes? What scenes? Nick Kyrgios has lost it. I'm sorry. There's no way he's going to recover after that. If he does, then geez Louise. But no. This is outrageous. Love 15. Wow. Wow. Floodland saying sweet. He is happy. Floodland's very happy to hear that. I know that for sure. Oh my god, that is crazy. A game penalty. Sinner gets, He breaks Sinner's serve, which is unreal. Unlucky, but unreal. And now in a rally situation, love 15. So the point penalty, the game penalty. If he gets one more code violation, he's knocked out from the tournament. And does he get penalised? Well, I don't know how it works. Does he lose his ranking points or prize money? I don't know. Either way, he's going to get a big fine after today's match. We're in a rally situation here. It's a big point. A slice by Kyrgios. Sinner going down the line to the forehand of Kyrgios. And it's a great angle. Great angles by both players. Too good by Sinner. What a point. What a point that was. Sinner just staying calm, staying focused, and he played that point excellently. The angle was spectacular. Kyrgios trying to do the same, and Sinner puts it away down the line. Too good. Too good. That's all I can say. 15-all. What a point for both players that was. Sinner, he's got the upper hand after a game penalty was given to Jannik Sinner after bad behaviour from Nick Kyrgios. So we'll have to see how it goes from here onwards. Whether it goes Sinner's way or not, Kyrgios can make a comeback. I'm not entirely sure. I'm going to be honest, I need to ask for some water. My voice is starting to really go. So I do apologise, and I'll thank my mum in a minute. So it is 30-15. Sinner puts it away. Kyrgios is losing it. I'm sorry, Kyrgios has lost it. I know it. I can see it now. It is 40-15. Thanks. Sorry. 40-15. Jannik Sinner, 2 game points. That was delicious. That is really fresh water as well. Alright, so 40-15. Jannik Sinner, 2 game points to go 2-love up in this second set. Great serve, good return. We're now in the rally situation. Kyrgios starting to tank. He is starting to tank indeed. And it is 2 games to love for Jannik Sinner. Also, on the other match, there is Daniil Medvedev versus Brooksky. Brooksky just broke Daniil Medvedev. What a start for him as well. There is a lot of drama though happening. Imagine Nick at the Oscars. He is the next Will Smith. What a legend. What a legend. Honestly, I'm not even kidding. Today, from that Oscars event, I have seen so many memes. It's beyond belief. The Madagascar versus Shark Tale. Is it Shark Tale? I forgot what character he plays. I think it is Shark Tale. Remind me if I'm wrong. So funny. So funny. So 15-love. Kyrgios got a lot catching up to do. He can't afford to get another code violation, otherwise it's game, set, match. Great first serve by Kyrgios. Sinner just couldn't return it. 30-love. It is 30-love. Kyrgios got a break. What a bad way to get broken as well. Good first serve. Kyrgios in a boxing match. That would be an interesting one. Kyrgios reaction. Kyrgios' touch. He was at the net the whole time. Sinner was just hitting straight at him. It's like, thank you very much, Kyrgios is saying. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 40-love as he now goes 3 game points to go 2-1 down. He's still a break though. Still a break. There we go. Feeling a bit better now. Feeling a bit better. So it is 2-1. Well, 40-love, sorry. It will be 2-1 now. I know it. I know it. Sinner will make the error. And there it goes. 2-1. We are on serve here. Well, not on serve. Sinner has the break ahead. 2 games to 1 in this second set. A dramatic first set if you just join in, guys. 7 games to 6. 7-3 the tiebreak. And I don't know how he's done it, but it's now 2-1. 2-1 Sinner with a break ahead. So far, there's neither play. Oh, look. Oh, no. Kyrgios is mocking. He's mocking. I don't know what he's doing. He's clapping. He's just doing this right now. I don't know whether it's to the umpire or not. Or I don't know. But, you know, he's got to be careful. Kyrgios got to be really careful. He's already getting... he could get a game, set, match penalty. And that fine would not be nice. I know that for sure. Honestly, the money he has to spend is just too good. Too great for him. So, the score is 2-1. Somehow, Kyrgios is not disqualified yet, but there you go. Kyrgios is returning now. Sinner is serving. This match, up until now, has been exceptional to watch. It's just a shame Nick Kyrgios is starting to lose his nerves. A lot of frustration is starting to come from Kyrgios. Sinner's just taking it all in. Yeah, when the going gets tough, he quits sometimes. Kyrgios was just giving a smashed racket to a fan. Another fan gets a racket. What a gift. 2 rackets Kyrgios has given today. One before the match started, one of a smashed one. So there you go. If you guys just joined in, interested in other matches, here are the recent results. So we also have Daniil Medvedev. He is currently 2-1 down against Brooksky, which is a massive shock. We also have Alexander Zverev. Those are the only 2 matches live, but Alexander Zverev beat Kokkinakis 6-4, 6-4. And I'm losing it, guys. I've lost my voice after this match. 15 love. Sinner to serve. He's got the go-ahead, so it could be 7-6, 6-4. That would be the best result Sinner could do right now if he holds his serve at all times. I had a feeling losing at the break would crush his spirit. Oh, for sure. 100% agree. It's difficult though. It's difficult. You know, a lot of emotions happen in a tiebreak, especially when getting given a point penalty, and then it's just it's not great for Kyrgios. 30 love, Sinner to serve. Serves out wide. It's an ace. A good service game for Jannik Sinner as he now goes 40 love up in this service game. He'll be serving to go 3-1 up in this second set. Whew. First set went to Jannik Sinner, the number 9 seed. It was a very tight one though, that's for sure. And it is 3-1. Some great serving from Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner changing his racket now, 3 games to 1. And we'll see. He's adjusting his string tension. Players try to anticipate when the strings will break and try to avoid it as much as possible. You see, he's already taken the strings out, give it to the umpire to give to the stringer. So 3-1. It's Sinner returning. Kyrgios now serving. Kyrgios will be serving to stay 1 break behind unless Sinner double breaks. That's possible as well. Alternatively, he could just lose the match. Kyrgios serves. First serve goes long. Second serve. This match, by the way, plays the winner between Tiafoe and Corondolo. So the winner will most likely win. Can Nick even win anymore? Well, it's possible. It's possible, but again, Sinner is a very hard opponent to break. So far in this match, apart from that game penalty, there has been no breaks in the match. 0. So it's a big task for Nick Kyrgios. He will have to work twice as hard. And also, he is very frustrated right now. He's going to get big fines after this match, no matter what. So I don't think he has it in his head to break Sinner. But you never know. He could calm down after a few games and get back into it. Whether it's too late or not is another question. Nick doesn't have the strength to win. It's a shame. It's a shame, though, because throughout this tournament up until now, he's been playing so well. Like, he beat Rublev, the world number 7, 6-3, 6 love. Like, you're not going to find many players who will bagel Rublev. That is nearly sure. And Kyrgios did it. So, you know, he's been playing so well lately. It'll be devastating to see. But, you know, the mental is definitely something he's worked on quite a lot recently. It's gotten better, but you still have his moments. That is the classic Nick Kyrgios. He can't change it. The crowd are... Is it booing? Is it booing Kyrgios? Well, they're trying to get the fans involved, but I don't know how. I don't know what happened, just all of a sudden quick. Nick Kyrgios complaining to the umpire about something. I'm not sure. Not sure what it is. He's 40 love up. Nick Kyrgios got to be very, very careful what he says right this minute at the umpire, because right now he's on the edge, on the verge of losing this match. Not even by finishing it off, it's just by default, potentially. Is he done? 40 love. 40 love. Nick Kyrgios serves. Good first serve. And now we're in a rally situation. Can Kyrgios finish it off with a game to love? He does not. Sinner produces an epic forehand there. 40-15. Whew. This match, well, is it over? Is it over? Can you say it's over yet? Not really. I don't think so. If sometimes Kyrgios, obviously, he may lose his head, but it could mean he's playing better. Like, you know, sometimes players, when they're angry, they play harder and then more aggressive, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But don't get me wrong, the code violations drop in. Game Kyrgios after an ace down the tee. It's 3-2. 3-2. Jannik Sinner is serving. So we are just one break of serve behind. Technically, we are still on serve in this match. It was just an unfortunate situation there. Whew. So there we go, guys. It's 3-2 for Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner has to work very hard now. He cannot afford to get broken. If Jannik Sinner gets broken, I reckon Kyrgios has what it takes to take the second set. That's my prediction. If he does that, then that's just too good. By the way, for those of you who are new to our small channel, please like, subscribe to our channel. That would be amazing. We just reached 21 likes as well, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to be honest with you. So yeah, please subscribe. And also thank you to Floodland earlier for the super chat. It means a great deal to us. $5. So great. I honestly so happy with that. So happy. So thank you for it once again. I'm so grateful for that. 3-2. The supervisor's coming on the court. He's watching. He's keeping an eye out on Nick Kyrgios right now. I don't know what's happening. He's coming on the court. All coming off now. Okay. So 3-2. Nick Kyrgios returning. He's gonna try and get a. He's gonna try and break back, but whether he's calmed down or not is another question. He's still shaking his head like, no, what's going on? There has been instances in this match which can get on a player's nerve, especially Kyrgios, but, you know, players have to adapt. They have to adapt somehow. So the score is 3-2. Sinner has the break of serve, and he will now be serving to go 4-2 up in this second set. Sorry. Sinner serves. Serves to out second serve. One of those net cords where it flies over. Second serve for Sinner. Goes to the forehand of Kyrgios. Good return from Kyrgios. Sinner's coming into net. Backhand volley. Kyrgios tries to flick the forehand. You know when you just flick it cross court, angle winner. He tries it, misses it wide. 15 love. He tried his hardest. You gotta credit his efforts on those type of shots. Very risky, but when they work, you know the crowd will get very involved with that. I'm keeping an eye on the score with Daniel Medvedev and Brooksky as well. Brooksky is 3-2 up with a break of serve. In case anyone's interested, he's playing Medvedev. Medvedev struggling against Brooksky. That would be a big loss for Medvedev if he does lose. So it is 15 love. We're in a rally situation now. Kyrgios going cross court, trying to stay at it. He goes too risky, misses wide. 30 love. Sinner, I think Sinner's been recently winning some service games to love. He's coming more and more confident, which is good to see for him. He's getting more and more confidence, and he needs that for the next coming rounds for sure. Sinner serves out wide, just misses wide. Second serve. 30 love. Second serve. Goes to the backhand. Very deep second serve. And we're now in a rally situation. Nick Kyrgios missing that backhand in the net. Not a great backhand there, but what can you do? What can you do? It's now 40 love. Jannik Sinner. He's got 3 game points to go 4-2 up in this first set. Will Nick Kyrgios tank? Is a question. Will Nick Kyrgios tank? I can see he's trying to keep it inside him, but I reckon he's going to bottle it. It's first serve missed by Jannik Sinner. Second serve. Second serve. Kyrgios trying to step in on that return. Goes deep to the back of Sinner. Now in the rally situation with Kyrgios just staying consistent in this 1 point. Sinner eventually missing wide. And it is 40-15. Sinner with 2 break points, 2 game points still to go 4-2 up. By the way, please make sure to like this video. Can you get 25 likes? 25 likes, that's achievable, right? Surely not. And if you are new, I'm sure there's quite a few of you. Ethor, Bakoni, a few others. Please make sure to subscribe to our channel for future videos. We're going to be doing tomorrow, most likely, Tsitsipas versus Alcaraz. That's going to be epic. Surely not. It's 40-30. Sinner might be losing concentration. He cannot afford to do so. 40-30. And Jannik Sinner still got a game point though. Still a game point to go 4-2 up. Will Jannik Sinner hold? He's lost 2 points in a row. Easy shots as well. That's an easily distractible shot. And it's 40-30. First serve missed. Second serve. This game went from 40-love to 40-30. And there's a slight pressure because Sinner is a break-up. So we have to see how it goes. Kyrgios misses. Oh, he misses. Sinner, he knows how much that point meant. And it is now 4-2. Kyrgios is like, for goodness sake, he lifts his head up in frustration. 4-2. It is Nick Kyrgios now serving. There is only one break apart. So maybe if we're lucky, Kyrgios might still stay at it, or it could go 5-2. Will there be a double break? Floodland predicting a 6-2 win. So this is where Sinner has to break once more if Floodland's correct with his prediction. First serve missed. Tweener, but it goes. Second serve for Nick Kyrgios. We're at 7-6, 4-2. If anyone's just joined in, this is, well, it started off as an epic match, but now it's more of a mental game than a physical game. Nick Kyrgios losing his mental slightly in the second set after a point penalty was given to him, then a game penalty which gave Sinner the break of serve. Apart from that, there has been 0 breaks in this match so far, hence the scoreline. And Kyrgios having to fight back as much as he can. Make sure, by the way guys, trying to get to 30 likes. Well, I'm pushing it more. 30 likes. If you are new, make sure to click that subscribe button. We're going to be doing more live commentary tomorrow, hopefully. Tsitsipas versus Alcaraz. That is the plan. Second serve for Kyrgios. It's a serve and volley. Sinner going wild, and it goes wide. 40-love. Nick Kyrgios, he's got 3 game points. He knows himself that these service games have been very comfortable recently for Kyrgios, winning majority of them to love, all 15. 40-love, great first serve. Kyrgios going with a 1-2 punch. He does execute it. 4-3, and we are still 1 break of serve behind. So this is getting close. It's the more crucial games. This is where Nick Kyrgios, if he wants to make the comeback happen, this is where he has to break Jannik Sinner more than ever to avoid getting that 5-3 lead for Sinner. We currently have on the voters, 113 people voted, so thank you to those. 64% gone for Nick Kyrgios. Well, Nick Kyrgios has kind of lost his mental, so that's not going to happen. 36% going for Jannik Sinner, which is very, very good start for, well, for those who are predicting Sinner, it's looking more and more likely for that to happen. So, yeah, it will be interesting to see how it goes. And we are now at 4-3 with Sinner serving. Let me just update the score for you guys. On other news, it is 4-2 Brooksky in this first set. He's playing Daniel Medvedev. Those are the 2 live matches on the ATP. So yeah, all sorts going on. Sorry, late again. Tom Taylor, no worries. It's been a very, very dramatic match here in Miami. Round of 16. Wasn't expecting it to be like this, to be frankly honest. Kyrgios has, he was given a game penalty in this second set, which has Jannik Sinner, which means Jannik Sinner got the advantage and has the break of serve. He got a point penalty in the tie break. So at 6 games all, there was a point penalty at 5-3, which meant Sinner went 6-3 up, and then from then onwards, Kyrgios lost it in his mind. But there you go. Sometimes that's how tennis works. Kyrgios now fighting for the second set comeback. That is his aim. That's his aim and target. So yeah, is it achievable? Sinner's playing well. He's playing very well. He's not giving anything away for Kyrgios to make a comeback. But right now, if it's now or never, this is the moment for Nick Kyrgios to make a comeback. That's for sure. This is the game. I think Sinner feels the pressure. He has to play very, very well in this service game for sure. It's the challenge. It is a challenge. So that's the latest update with you, Tom. If you have any questions. So yeah. It's love 15. Nick Kyrgios. He's 3 points away. He needs to win 3 points in a row. It's a big task to do. It's an inside-out forehand. He knows this game is needed. The big forehands here coming from Kyrgios. Sinner with the same. It's too good from Jannik Sinner. Jannik Sinner goes with the forehand down the line. What a shot that was. And Jannik Sinner controls Kyrgios' pace, uses it instead, and produces a masterpiece down the line forehand. And it's now 15-0. 15-0. Jannik Sinner serving. And this is an intense game. This is now or never for Nick Kyrgios fans. 63% of them. It's a now or never moment. Thor, is it possible still? Do you think it's still possible for Kyrgios? It's 30-15. A 1-2-2 mile an hour serve down the T-ace. What a serve that was indeed. So 30-15. 30-15, and we are now 2 points away from holding serve. That is Jannik Sinner, Jannik Sinner 2 points away, 30-15 up. First serve missed, second serve. There's just a moment of, moment of truth here for both players. Kyrgios trying to make a comeback. 30-all, a big, big game coming. This is a big game, guys. Big, big moments. Can Kyrgios find a break point? Yes or no? Yes or no? 30-all. I don't know what happens. Hopefully no spoilers. We are live at Tennis TV. Kyrgios versus Sinner. Round of 16. This is a moment of truth. 30-all. Unforced errors. 6 from Sinner. Sinner's producing an ace at game point. 30-all. He knew how much it meant. He had the fist pump up at Nick Kyrgios. It's now 40-30. And Sinner avoids having a break point to go 40-30 up. He'll be he's serving to go 5-3 up as well. This is intense. 40-30. Sinner serves. Whew. This is actually, it's what you love about tennis. Tennis is it's a mind game as well. It's physical and a mind game at the same time. And the pressure is just on. It's on right now for Sinner as Kyrgios produces an unbelievable backhand return down the line on the second serve winner. 40-all. It is 40-all. Can Sinner hold? If we're back on serve, this set could go either way. I reckon so. Return winners 2. That was a fantastic time to do it. Sinner's coming into the net. It's a smash opportunity. Sinner leaves it, and it just drops long, and it's now advantage Jannik Sinner. A big forehand. Kyrgios nearly made it as well, not far off. It's advantage Jannik Sinner with 1 game point opportunity to go 5-3 up. Jannik Sinner to serve for advantage Jannik Sinner to go 5-3 up. First set score, if you just joined in, was 7-6. And now it's 4-3 advantage. Great first serve. Good return. Kyrgios producing a forehand. Putting pressure on Sinner. Now Kyrgios at the net. Drop volley. Was an absolute masterpiece. Sinner sprints to it. And he somehow picks it up. But it goes wide. And what a drop volley that was. Game point for Jannik Sinner. This game is not over yet. What a point that was from Nick Kyrgios. And what a time to produce it. That's for sure. Sinner tried everything. He was close. The net cord did not help him though. And it is now advantage for Nick Kyrgios. Sorry, it's juice. It's juice. It's not advantage. Sorry, I was thinking of the previous point. It's juice 4-2. Sinner to serve. No double faults. Hopefully no double faults. That would be the worst time to do a double fault. Great first serve. Down the tee. Short ball return. It's a 1-2 punch. Down the line forehand winner. Goes to Sinner's way. Advantage now for Jannik Sinner as he's got still a game point to go 5-3 up. Another opportunity. Gone and dusted for Nick Kyrgios. So 4-3 advantage Jannik Sinner. Whew. This match, it feels like it's gone on for hours, this match. It's fantastic to watch though. It looks like Sinner though, too good of a serve. Two fantastic serves on crucial point. Juice and advantage. He does hold his serve just about. And it is now 5-3. Kyrgios serving to stay in this match. With a breakdown, he's in a lot of trouble here. 5-3. Kyrgios serving. And Sinner will now be returning potentially for the match. It could potentially be match over if he breaks once again. So Kyrgios serves. Obviously the ball toss has been quite low for Kyrgios. He's trying to adjust to the windy conditions and the sunlight by his eyes. What triggered Nick to smash his racket? After losing the first set, he smashed his racket. And also, probably that point penalty that did not help him at all. Which gave him, he broke his racket after the set was over. Which meant that he gave the game penalty away for Jannik Sinner. Hence why the score is 5-3. Because technically, there has not been any breaks of serve yet. It's just because of that game penalty. Inside out forehand means it's 15-all. Great point that was there from Nick Kyrgios. It's now 5-3, 15-all. Sinner potentially 3 points away from the match. If Jannik Sinner, that's all he has to do, win 3 more points. Great first serve. Kyrgios reacts to it. And we're in a rally situation. Sinner trying to get opportunities. And Kyrgios slices it into the net. And it is 15-30. 2 more points for Jannik Sinner. Nick Kyrgios needs some epic serves to hold his service game, that's for sure. And we hope for the best for Berrettini. Berrettini's just had a hand surgery. Who says everything went well. So hopefully he gets better soon. But now in the 30-all, after a good serve, misreturn. I guess they are dealing out stiffer punishments since the Zverev incident. Oh, for sure, I think so as well. But they have to be strict. They can't be reluctant. Oh yes, oh yes. Sinner tried to go with a passing shot. Was too risky to hit it at full power. Sorry. And Kyrgios read where Sinner was going. Somehow produces a down the line volley winner. A weird point that was. A net cord originally by Sinner. Volleyed reaction. Great reflex from Kyrgios for sure. 40-30. Kyrgios double faults. At 40-30 double faults. That's so annoying. He gets the game point and he messes it up. So it's 40-all though. Good serve. Missed return is now advantage Nick Kyrgios once again. Kyrgios with another game point opportunity to be just 1 break behind, forcing Sinner to serve it out. It's advantage for Nick Kyrgios. Second serve. Goes to Sinner's backhand. Fantastic return from Sinner. Kyrgios with a slightly lazy slice there. He could have easily hit a normal backhand. He misses it in the net. 40-all. The game's not over. Sinner wants it as well. He wants to win this service game. Great serve from Kyrgios. Sinner blocks the return. And all of a sudden, Jannik Sinner has a match point to get to the quarterfinals of Miami Open. Can he do it? First serve missed by Kyrgios. His second serve. Sinner's going to try and step in. Oh, good second serve. And we're in a rally situation. Kyrgios going full power. Sinner just trying to block it. He's trying to stay in the rally. And this is a big point. Big point for both players. And there you go. Match is over. Sinner does hold. He does break. 7-6. 6-3. What a match that was. Lots of drama in the first set. It was very, very even. It could have gone either way. It just didn't go for the mental side of Nick Kyrgios. Nick Kyrgios was fighting himself rather than against Sinner. He was fighting his mental side. He started calming down in the second set after smashing his racket, getting that game penalty. Did not help him at all. And the result stands with Jannik Sinner going through to the quarterfinals, playing the winner between Taifu and the Argentine, who is the Argentine Corondolo. So it will most likely be Taifu. Jannik Sinner will most likely play Taifu in the quarterfinals. But what a match it was! I reckon Sinner could get far now for sure. And it's a massive congrats. Floodland predicted the score right. Well, not the exact score, but the match, who would win. And you only one game off, to be fair. That was one game off. So that's the match over in Grandstand Stadium. What a match. And it's a shame, because this could have gone easily either way. First set especially. Both players would play some higher level tennis. And only one winner for sure, though, at the end of the day. And that is Jannik Sinner. So for those... Yeah, I should have bet 1:03 PM Floodland 7-6, 6-2. Yeah, no, exactly. You nearly guessed it right. 6-3, 7-6, 6-3. Not far off at all. What time is it for you right now? I am curious of that. But you know, Jannik Sinner, the Italian, the youngster, the 20-year-old with lots of experience now, getting to the quarterfinals. I think it's his first quarterfinals here in Miami Open. So yeah, some interesting match though. This one, Brooksky versus Medvedev. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Were you expecting that to happen? 2:49. Oh, okay. So a whole hour ago you predicted it. The whole hour and a half later. Thank you, Floodland, for being here. By the way, it means such a great deal. This match, by the way, Daniel Medvedev struggling massively to handle Brooksky. I'm surprised. I thought that would be quite a comfortable match for Daniel Medvedev, but there you go. Sometimes it could go either way in tennis. It could go either way. Also, we've got WTA, if anyone's interested. So this, by the way, the winner of this match will be playing Sinner to Corondolo, who's an underdog for sure. Francis Taifu is definitely the favourite to win that. So they'll be playing Sinner in the next round. Later today is Lloyd Harris versus Hurkacz as well. Lloyd Harris has done well. Same with Hurkacz. Hurkacz could get potentially very far in this tournament, in my opinion. And now on to the WTA. We have Petra Kvitova winning straight sets. Close one though, against 21st seed from Russia. Kudermetova 7-6, 6-4. We then have a dub. Oh no, we're currently live. Oh, retired. Okay, so there was a bagel and then retirement from Kalinina from Ukraine. And then Bedosa played the underdog Linda. I can't pronounce that surname. 6-2, 6-3. So 16-year-old there was very good tennis. And after that, we'll have Belinda Bencic versus Daria Saville. So the WTA, I don't really know much. Daria is obviously a wild card, so she's done very well to get to the quarterfinals. And that is the matchup for today. So if anyone's interested in any other scores, feel free to comment down below, and I'll check the scoreline for you. But for now, I think I'm going to leave it to it. Nick Kyrgios, unfortunate result there, 7-6, 6-3. He did fight hard, just not the way you want it to go, I suppose, at the end of the day. And we now have Jannik Sinner going through. He potentially could get semi-final spot. That's for sure. That's my prediction. Semi-finals, Jannik Sinner versus Zverev, which is, yeah, it's definitely a promising match for sure. So there you go, guys. Can Jannik Sinner now progress further in this tournament? Could he reach finals? Zverev versus Sinner would be a very, very exciting match for sure. But yeah, tomorrow I'll try and do... What time is it scheduled? Is there a time yet for Alcaraz versus Tsitsipas? Fun match. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a fun match to do. I need to check the schedule for tomorrow, so let me check it up. Miami Open. Tomorrow, we have Alcaraz versus... Oh, that's at midnight. No way. Oh, that's so sad. That is so sad. Midnight match is probably the best match you'll see all day. We have Casper Ruud versus Zverev. That would be an interesting quarterfinal match. That is tomorrow. So they're playing 2 days in a row. That's quite a lot for both players, but there you go. So yeah, Zverev versus Casper Ruud could be very interesting. Might do that. Alcaraz versus Tsitsipas I really wanted to do, so I'm devastated about that. But oh well, that's sometimes a time you gotta rely on your sleep. But yeah, I think, guys, for today, I'm gonna leave it to that. So thank you everyone who has supported us. This live's been a success for me. 26 likes. I'm sure we've got some new subscribers. Let me just check. Either way, very, very grateful. Let me just check if I've got any new subscribers. So to start with, before this match, we were 1,882. We are now on 1,891. So 9 new subscribers, which is amazing. I'm very, very grateful for that. So thank you everyone for your support. So yeah, I'm going to say it one more time and leave you to it. So like, share, comment, whatever, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll hopefully see you tomorrow.